Yo, 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 this is Chris Blair. How you guys doing? I'm having a beer, enjoying some food at Izakaya. I don't know if you guys know what Izakaya is, but it's this type of little restaurant that's very, very popular. They serve small dishes like this. So for example, this one right here, right? It's a small little green pea dish. It's very, very popular in Japan, especially with drinking beers. A lot of Americans like the potato chips and stuff like that with beer. But Japan, they like the green pea, which is likely healthier, and it tastes really awesome. When I first got to Japan, I was like, man, green peas. I mean, that was just kind of weird to me, but they salt the outside of the green peas. It's got a little bit of salt taste. Obviously, the green pea inside doesn't get it because it's got the skin around it, but still, as you're popping it out of the skin, you can get a little bit of the salt in your mouth, and it tastes really good. And then comes a daikon, another popular dish, radish in English. I love radish, guys. When I first came to Japan 20-some years ago, I thought, radish? You don't eat radish in America. I mean, well, you do, but it's not a very common thing. I never grew up eating radish. And now the last thing I'm eating here is the weirdest of them all, and that is dried shredded squid, okay? And I love this stuff. Again, when I first got to Japan, man, the idea of eating squid or eating octopus is another one that's really popular and tasty. Didn't appeal to me, but as I tried it, you know what? Actually, moving to Japan was great as far as opening my mind up to all the different things that people eat in the world, and I will eat almost anything. Yeah, I will try almost anything. I mean, okay. Now, I hope you're not offended by this. I haven't done it yet, but if I've been to Korea once, and it was a long time ago, but if I went to Korea, as I was invited to Korea for some reason to an event, and a fancy event, and they had dog on the table, I would try it. Not because I don't love dogs. I love dogs. In fact, I've had 2 dogs as pet in my life. It's just that that's the custom there at fancy dinners, and so I would be open to giving it a shot. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you the squid here, and I'm gonna. Now, once I finish chewing on the squid, we're going to get into something really interesting about fish with that. So, let me wash this down with the beer. I'd like to talk about this a lot publicly because I think this system is more proprietary to my students. And to be honest with you, in fairness to my students who pay to be in my mastermind, who pay for my private coaching, I'm not going to give away the analytic data that we use. I'm not going to give you the parameters that we use to analyze, to make decisions on this, okay? I mean, if you want that stuff, you got to join my course of mastery, you got to join my private coaching, okay? So I was debating making this video today because, you know, I've had students and several, I mean, someone just posted the other day in the group, and I posted a screenshot on our Facebook, on my public Facebook, Mike, right? Pruda, I don't remember his last name clearly, but starts with a P. He said, I'm having the highest return on investment I've ever had in a conversion campaign because I started with your PPE testing method. Now, most people teach you to go right to conversion ads, and I totally don't agree with that, with the exception of a couple exceptions. We're going to talk about that here in a second, but I actually love to test with engagement ads first, PPE ads. I think they really can tell you a lot if you know how to read the data, okay? So the beautiful part about PPE ads is that you can spend as little as $5 in one day for one ad set for $5, and if you understand how we read the data, you can get rid of 80 to 90% of your products that you're testing. And why is this so important? Let me run some numbers for you, okay? Why this is so huge. And let's talk about the theory of this. And again, even though I'm telling you this idea, I'm giving you this idea on a silver platter, you can go out and figure it out on your own. I'm not going to give you the data points that we look for because that is something that I just decided that in all good conscience I can't reveal to non-paying members. I'm sorry. I mean, forgive me, I give out tons of shit for free, but the data points that we use in my group, in my course of mastermind, and my coaches, that is our secret, okay? But I will tell you this, With PPE Ads, you can eliminate 80-90% of your products. And why is that important? And why does that work? And what's the difference between PPE and conversion ads? Okay, well, so all right, let's define the difference between a PPE engagement ad versus a conversion ad. Okay, and how Facebook's algorithm works. Okay, so let's just say you're targeting guys. You guys know I'm in the beer niche. I don't hide this anymore, and I have another website that I'm involved in. It's more of a secret, but one of my websites, you can go check it out right now. I'm open and public about it. It's Last Beer Standing. You can go check it out. It's got almost 600,000 fans. It's the #1 most successful beer-related apparel company on Facebook. I'm very proud of what I built there. Anyway, you can go check it out if you want to. That said, so let's just say I'm targeting somebody in the beer niche, okay? And I put up a shirt or T-shirt, right, whatever it is in the beer niche, and I run a $5 engagement ad to it. If I cannot get Facebook's going to deliver to the known engagers. Sorry, I forgot. I missed the point here. Facebook's going to go out and they're going to deliver to the known engagers. They're going to say, okay, let's say I'm targeting Budweiser. We're Budweiser. They're going to say, okay, Chris, okay, your target's Budweiser. All right. So in the target Budweiser, right, in that 3 million or 4 million people, whatever million people that it is, right? We know from our data that these people are the known engagers. Now, these people have a habit of clicking, commenting, sharing, going over and checking out the website, sometimes buying on ads. Okay, these are the easiest people to target, to get action on your ad, to get action. I'm not saying you're going to get sales, but to get action. Now, what's going to happen with a conversion ad? So let's just say you target add to cart, you target purchase, which, by the way, there's people out there who argue that add to cart doesn't work, or people out there that purchase is the best way to go. I'll be honest with you, both work. I run ads to both, okay? So what's going to happen is same keyword Budweiser. Facebook is going to go out, and they're going to use your pixel data, okay? So this, you already have a problem here. Facebook is going to use your pixel data. So it's now lowering its parameter down to the data that's already been built up on your pixel, right? So if you don't have a lot of data in your pixel, then you're at a disadvantage, right? And it's going to go into the audience and say to itself, okay, all right, so I know from this experience so far on this website that these type of people tend to react. And I know within the Budweiser audience that these are the known people who add the cart or purchase, okay? And I'm going to try to match them. I'm oversimplifying this, but I just want you to understand. I'm going to try to match what I know about this website and this business versus what I know about this audience and the other cards. And here's the thing. Facebook often gets it wrong. So it'll go pockets of people. So we'll test this people first. Nope. These people next. Nope. And so on and so forth. So what happens with conversion ads is you need to spend a lot more money to know if it's going to work. In fact, I think you need a total of ad spend of at least $20. So that is 4 times more than an engagement ad, and usually $30 or $40, and sometimes even more. You can make some sales in the beginning, but you're not getting a lot of sales. So you may have to spend $50 to $100, or it gets infinitely a lot more with conversion ads. But we also know one thing, right? And guys, by the way, this is true not just online, guys. It's true in any retail business, guys. Talk to anyone who's ever worked retail in a store, okay? My brother has, one of my brothers, right? I haven't personally. And another one of my brothers works at Amazon. Same thing is true at Amazon. Guys, it doesn't matter what the retail business is. A small number of products drive a majority of sales. So why do you think these companies have special sales on a particular one product? Because they're trying to use that product to drive people to their store. I call it the driver, the product driver. So it drives people to your website. So what happens is you get 1 or 2 hot products that people like and interested in, and they come to your website and they buy other stuff. What that essentially means is that most of the products that you most of the products you test with the ads are going to fail. That's just the reality, guys. But the good news is the winning products will long outpay for the losers, and on top of it, you can run that for a long, long time. I've been selling one cap with one idea, with one expression, since 2016, guys. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and it's still selling well today. And I took in that exact same expression and put it on many other things. So this is a reality that will never change in this business. It doesn't matter whether you're on Amazon, Etsy, eBay. I know my buddy Fernando is a big Etsy seller. In fact, he makes more money with Etsy than he does with Facebook. And he tells me that, look, on Etsy, I have 3 products that are selling, 2 to 3 products that are selling. You got 2 that are big ones and you got mine where they're driving most of the sales. Okay, so this is the reality. It's true everywhere. It's across the board. This is a retail reality that will never change. So how would you be like to spending $50 to $100 per product test to know if it's going to be a winner? Or how would you like to get rid of your definite losers? I'm not saying they're losing products that won't sell when someone's on your website, but I'm talking about they won't sell through ads. Okay, so this is why I like to start with PPE. Now, with PPE, Facebook's not really reading my pixel data. Data's going in the audience and saying, I know these people are known to engage, and it's serving the ad to those people. And if you can't get the known engagers in your audience to engage, just think about that. If you can't get those people to engage, what do you think your odds are in getting people to go and buy on a conversion ad? It's as close to 0 as you can possibly get. Okay. That said, I want to point out something here. So first of all, I think I made the point, right? This is especially true for POD items, right? It may not necessarily be true for other stuff, okay? And I've worked with a lot of drop sellers, right? And there's certain items there's one item that I can think of as a particular exception, and that is gadgets. Gadgets. For some reason, electronic gadgets, people don't tend to engage on those and share and comment. They just click over and buy or don't buy, okay? So there's certain products out there, and that's the one I'm going to bring up on top of it now, but there could be other products out there, right, that for some reason they're not going to drive engagement, okay? So you got to sort of know your audience and know your products type, but if you're in any type of POD item, I think you should definitely run an engagement ad first, see if you're getting some reaction or not, okay? And there's certain data points that we look for. It's a whole proprietary system that, again, I repeat, I'm not going to tell you unless you join if you want that information, you got to join my course, you got to join my private coaching. Either or, right? My course or mastermind or my private coaching. But anyway, start with a PPE ad, start with an engagement ad. You could save yourself tons of money. And with the $5 spent, you'll get rid of you'll discover that 80% of your products are not even worthy of going to a conversion ad. And you just saved yourself, I just said you need $50 on a conversion test to truly know if it's going to work. Well, that means if you launched 10 products, okay? 10, okay? And you did conversion ads on all of them, you would have spent $500, okay? Well, you're only gonna spend, with my methodology, and this is an overly simplified example and doesn't always work out with this way exactly, but I'm just trying to give you, this is an illustrative example. It's not exact science, okay? You're gonna spend $50 on 2 products, okay? So that means, that's $100. And then you're gonna spend $5 on the other 8 products. So that's a total of $40. So you're gonna spend $140 versus $500. Guys, it's massively different. It's 3 times more, okay? To find your winning product. That's the way, so engagement ads can save you tons of pain and lost money, okay? All right, those of you interested in my coaching, my mastermind, or, either whatever you're interested, private message me, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.